so excited to open these packs up. So without further ado, let's jump in and let's see what we get. We start with the Pokemon Black Box, because this was the game that I started with back in 2010. I love the way the Japanese boxes open up. They fold back. You have your two panels of cards, 15 packs on each side. And each pack comes with 5 cards. There are no energy cards or TCG live cards. Only cards that are Pokemon cards, trainer cards, and item cards. Let's start with our first pack of Pokemon Black. Now, just so you know, I cannot always remember all of the names of Generation 5 Pokemon. So, we may be in for something fun. But I do have a reference off to the side. So, if you hear my mouse, that's what it is. This is a cute little gumshoe. Look at his gross little snot bubble. It's falling down. A little baby sandile, swimming through the hot desert. A little Luna. This is like an analog Drowsy. This is the Dream Pokemon from Generation 5. It evolves into Busharda. Look at this. Oh wow. A Master Ball. Cryogonal. Honestly, I didn't even realize they had Master Ball cards in this. That's really cool. And of course, a Genesect EX. That's pretty awesome that we have the Cryogonal and Genesect. Like I said, I had no idea there were Master Ball cards in this. But that's pretty awesome because that means that in this set, you probably have Pokeball cards. So in the American set, you'll probably have Reverse Hollows, Master Balls, Pokeballs, the primary cards and the art cards. That'll be a massive set to master. Oh, look at that. A Pokeball Thundarus. Is that a misprint? Do you see the texture on that hollow? That is so weird. I think they messed this card up. Look at that texture. That's wild. Y'all, I think this card is a mistake card. It's really not supposed to look like that. I guess I'll keep that to the side. Look at that. Dweeble. Professor. Little healing fish. Let's see what my reference says. Ala Momola. Alamamola. That's such a weird name. Well, I guess I can try and set out the Japanese on the cards, but I'm not too good at them yet. A little digging mole Pokemon. Is it Drillbur? I think it's Drillbur. I think this is an L gem. A little baby bit of. Ooh, a Pokeball in. We like that. And a Victini. This must just be the new print for holographic. packs. Whatever this style is, it's very interesting. And then Bisharp and Gragonal. I think that's more than 5 cards a pack, right? That's like 7 cards a pack. That's so interesting. They increased the amount of cards in the packs. Wow, that's a pleasant surprise. I do like that. I mean, there's so many cards in this set. I don't blame them. We have a Fracture. Hey, Larvesta. Hey, Betty Lil. Oh, look at that. Our first art card. A Timber. Looks like he's helping build the building. That's nice. A Hexorus. And an Among Us. And an Electric. Wow, there's so many cards in these packs. I'm shocked. Japanese typically only does 5 cards a pack. But this is like 7 or 8 cards, which is pretty great. Look at this. Is this a Mandibuzz? No, it's a Vullaby. A little ice bear Pokemon. Hey, Sandile. Oh, what is that? A little Polytoad-like creature. Is that a Temple? I think it's a Pokeball Temple. Oh, look at that. Hey, full art Excadrill. That's really pretty. That's nice. We also pulled a Crocodile, a Mincino, and that was from that pack. That's a cool looking Excadrill. That's probably our full art for this particular box. Every now and then you'll get an additional full art or SAR, but I don't think that that's going to be the case for this one. A little baby Solosis, Larvesta, Timber. Ooh, look at that. A full Corona Pokeball card. What do we think about this texture? Do we like it? Does it look good? Does it look cheap? Chandelar. Little turtle. And a grass monkey Pokemon. What is that? I forgot what the grass monkey's called. I know there's Pansear and Semisear, and Semipour and Panpour. What's the grass one called? A little baby Muna. Hey, is that Whirlipede? That's a Whirlipede. Hey, Semipour. Oh, look at that. That is a really interesting Pokemon. Is that Girder? I think it might be Girder, a Pokeball Girder. A bear tick. I love this Pokemon. Look at the art. I don't know who you are. Ooh, ridiculous, right? I like that one too. I mean, what a creative Pokemon. So Generation 5 was special because they wanted to be a reset on the Pokemon series. And by reset I mean for the entire playthrough, you could only access Pokemon from Generation 5. Elichim, Cincino, little grass monkey. Oh, no way. An art rare Electros. That is awesome. I do love that. It looks like it's written like with color pencils or paint, watercolor. That's so cool. I used him in a game. And of course, a Kyurem EX. Lilligant and Bishop. These cards look great. And it's honestly nice to have something new to open. Let's see what else we pull here. We've got a Golett, a little Venipede. This is what is this called? I don't know what this is called. I'm not sure. Carablast. We have the purple hair girl with a Pokeball. And a Thunderous holographic. And is that Mandibuzz? Yeah. A hawk. Pokemon. I think it might be raining outside a little bit. That's why it sounds so loud in the background. Hey, dear Duke Fossil. Hey, Ponyard. A Timber. Oh, is that a Polyptoad? I don't know. Maybe I think it's a Polyptoad. Conkeldurr, right? What is that? I don't know. But is that Swak? Something like that. So it turns out it's about to storm outside, but we're gonna keep recording. What you hear in the background? The background noise is a hard wind. It's extremely gusty right now. And we're about to get hit with a very violent storm. But maybe that'll be good for ASMR, right? Look at that Emolga with a little pineapple berry. Hey, Girder. Ooh, that is a Duocean. Hey, Gressel. Pokeball. Gressel. And another holographic Thunderous. A Sesame Toad. And an Electric. Very, very nice Pokemon cards. This set is honestly awesome. I didn't know what to expect, but I am so far pleasantly surprised. And how nice that we get extra cards for the price of, 5 cards a pack. We get like 8 now. That's so nice of Pokemon. Audino. Fossil. Ooh, that's my little candle. What is it, Litwick? I think so. Alamamolama, or whatever it's called. Victini. And Among Us. Rainbow Energy. I actually don't know if it's called that, but it looks like it would be called that. So, I really hope that they do a new black and white remake for Pokemon on Nintendo Switch too. I think that would be super, super cool. Okay, is that a Tranquil? I know it evolves from Bit of. Maybe it's a Tranquil. Maractus. Bit of. Ooh, Darmanitan. I love this one. This one is one of my favorite Pokemon. I always had a Darmanitan on my team. Exorus. Seismitoad. Gressel. That's pretty awesome. There are a lot of Gen 5 Pokemon that we see a lot, but like eyes open. It's cute. We pulled a Volcarona, and a Darmanitan, and a Unfezant as well. Is that what they call it? Unfezant? I highly doubt it. Yeah, that's it. I got it right. Wow. I'm honestly shocked. And Little Grass Monkey is Pansage and Semisage. That makes sense. Alright. Hey, little baby Pettilo. Dimple. Servine. Ooh. A Pokeball. Servine. A Tortuga. A little Simipour. A Musharna. When I played Black and White, I always had a Musharna on my team. I don't know that Musharna was that strong, but I just thought it was like such an interesting looking Pokemon. You know, for Black and White, there's an analog or corresponding Pokemon to most of the original 151. But like I said earlier, they wanted to do a reset. Ooh, look at that Pokeball Haxorus. Nice. Is that Excavalier? How do you say that? That is... Where's he at? I'm looking at my references right now. Quavalion. Honestly, I don't know. Oh well. Somebody will always let me know what we're looking at. But yeah, we got him. Pokédex. Little fish Pokemon. Alright, 3 more packs from this set. We are making our way through, even though we're butchering all the names. Although honestly, we're butchering less than I thought. I do know these better than I expected. Emolga. Cincina. Krokorok. And Meloetta EX. That's pretty cool. And then of course a Scolipede. Ooh, look at that. Is that a Behem? I always remember this one because it's so weird. It's like a person in a hat with some weird alien complex. Okay. 2 packs left. We're almost through this set. Little Dimple. Drill Burr. Ponyard. Carablast. Pokeball. Conkeldurr. Balloon. Minccino. One more pack. One last black pack. Let's open it up. Actually, I want to save it. We're going to open this at the end with the white box. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Alright, let's get the white box. And I'm going to put all the Pokeball cards together. We are starting with our Pokemon white packs. It's very interesting that they chose to come out with this set when they did. Really, they could have, I guess, done any other set, but this is kind of like its own 151 set. Like I said, when Black and White came out, Pokemon wanted to reset, and they only had Pokemon from Black and White, new Pokemon in the game, until you beat the game. Swimbat. And then you unlock all the other Pokemon from the previous 4 generations. It was really interesting because, like I said, you had Pokemon that were analogs. And by analog, I mean represented or similar to other Pokemon. love Scraggy, and Master Ball Scraggy is even better. That's cool. We like that. How do you say that? Hydreigon. EX. Little fossil Pokemon. Archon. Trubbish. The trash Pokemon. How interesting. Alright. Next pack. Another little baby Scraggy to start with. Who is that? Sweeto. Seawaddle. I think it's Seawaddle. Embor. Oh, that's cool. Vanillix. I think it's like, yeah, Vanillix. A Pokeball Vanillix. I like that art a lot. That's pretty cool. And a legendary Pokemon. Terrakion, maybe. This one is Sock. The other one's Throa. Isil. Gore. I never see this Pokemon anywhere. Was it in modern games? I think it may have been in Sword and Shield, but I'm not sure. It's so windy outside. Sorry if that is disturbing your peace. Joltik. Vanillite. DNO. I forget what this is called, but oh, look at that. That's cool. So there's like, let me see what this name is. Boldor, right? Yeah, that's Boldor. That's a really pretty card. A little Diana. Vanillix. Zubat. Ooh, Boofalant. Is it a Pokeball? Terrakion. The Ghost Fish Pokemon. And a little Yanmask, right? I think so. But yeah, what do you think about the Pokemon Master Ball cards? I wish they used the same graphic from Prismatic Evolutions. I think those looked a lot cooler. But I do like these two. Tepig. Pharaoh Seed. Blitzel. Pokeball. Blitzel. Virizion. Energy. That is a leopard, right? I think it's leopard. Like leopard. If I recall correctly. Alright, next pack. We have little baby Ducklet. Braviary. No, Rufflet. Oshawott. Maybe. I'm not sure. Pokeball. Archon. This is a Pokeball. No, a rare Archaeopteryx. Sorry. Brain. Misfire. Excel. Cool. Next pack. Hey, little Scruffy. Oh, what is that? I don't know what that's called. Shelmet. Maybe. I think it's Shelmet. Do you know? Ooh, look at that. A Stunfisk. My least favorite Pokemon. Just kidding, it's okay. That's kind of cute. Looks like a scene from an anime. Embor, maybe. Yeah, it's Embor. Scraggly. I always say his name wrong. Hydreigon. 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 That's not it. But it's something like that. It's okay. Honestly, it's okay. What is this big boy? This is the ghost water Pokemon. Let's see. Jellicent. Interesting. Leafani. Sigilyph, right? Yeah. Sigilyph. So many interesting Pokemon from Gen 5. I wonder what it's like to start in Generation 5. I can't imagine being unfamiliar with Gen 1. Like anyone who does Pokemon, I just assume they know all the Generation 1 Pokemon. But imagine being born to you're born and there's 1,000 Pokemon. Mine, Fu, Duat, Blitz. Oh my gosh, yes! I love this so much. Scraggy is one of my favorite Pokemon, and look at that. An art, rare, Scraggy. Looks like he's running off with some orange berries. Oh, that's so cool. That makes me so happy. Whimsicott. Simisear. Is that Ferroseed? What's his name? I forget. That's cool. I love Scraggy. I had the Scrafty on my team for Black and White, and he always was so strong. Because he's fighting dark. It's just a great combo. Little goth girl. Oshawott. Rufflet. Duat. Pokeball. Galvagius. Carvador. Trainer. What's the little goth girl called? We've got 6 packs left. That's crazy. We've really flown through this. But that's okay. Hey little Swadloon. Hey, Seawaddle. Is that Pescalion? I think so. Roggen, Roland, Pokeball, Form. Direction. Ooh, Bravery. Big deer. Big grass deer. I forgot his name. It's not Stantler. I don't know. Bucksaw, right? Bucksaw, I think so. Or Sawbuck, or something like that. Swadloon. I think it's Sawbuck, or Bucksaw. Something like that. I'm failing my Pokemon test. I used to have a weird power where I could name any Pokemon, their number in the Pokédex, and what level they evolve at in the game, or how they evolve. But I no longer have that ability. I love this Joltik art. Look at the Joltik in the tree stump. Vanillix. Zora. Pokeball Energy. Transfer. Oh, no way. Is that Hydreigon? How do you say the name? Let's see. It is Hydreigon. Hydreigon. I always say that wrong. Hydreigon. Look at the texture on that. That's pretty cool. We like that. Trainer. Ooh, look at that Durant. That's a clay Durant. That's cool. I know a lot of packs. Our last 2 packs. Let's go ahead and open the white one first. And we'll finish with black. Then we'll go over our hits. We got so many hits, it's crazy. We start with a Lilliput, a little Frillish, a Cottony. Oh, no way, look at that. An Art Rare Stoutland, I believe it's called. Look at that, that's interesting. His body looks kind of scaly, but I know it's not. Very interesting. Tracheon, Heatmore, Swak, or something like that. Alright, our last pack from this opening. I hope you enjoyed it somewhat. I know the wind has been like a huge problem in the background, but maybe it wasn't that bad. A little centipede rolled up Pokemon. A little tadpole. Vullaby. No way. Gumshoe. Look at that cute little Gumshoe. I love that so much. And a Zekrom EX. We finally got one. Darmanitan. Thrower. That's awesome. Honestly, I love this set. This was super cool. Let's go over our hits now. Let's start with our Pokeball cards. Verizon, Vanillix, Terrakion, Ferroseed, Excelgar, Yamask, Energy Transfer, Rock'n'Rolla, Duot, Heatmore, Herdier, Swellis, Gothic Girl, Archon, Zebra, no, it's Blitzel, Conkle, Girder, right? Yeah, Girder, Trainer, Dimple, Thundarus, Darmanitan, Volcarona, in Alamomama. I think that's how it's called. I don't know. Bishop, Carablast, Exorus. What's this called? Superior? No. Survivor. It's not Snivy. It's one in between Snivy and Superior. And big ol' Gressel. Those are cool. And then we got 2 Master Ball cards. Cracknell and a Scrafty. Cute little Pokemons. Now, onto our art cards. A Stoutland. A Bulldor. A Timber. An Electros. A Bidoof. A Gumshoe. A Stunfisk. My favorite, the little Scrafty. An Excadrill full art. And a Hydreigon full art. Look at that, it's so nice. But yeah, these cards were absolutely awesome. I loved them so much. And I can't wait to open a couple more boxes. So, what did you think about the Pokeball cards? The Master Ball cards? Isn't it crazy that every single card is going to have an art form? I think that's wild. So, alright. Well, thank y'all so much for watching. I really love this opening, and I really appreciate y'all being a part of the channel. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. And thank y'all so much for watching. Have a good night.